Shalom, New Circle. I'm sending this video from Rishon LeZion in Israel, just south of Tel Aviv, and I'm excited to share with you guys about how a psalm really changed my life forever. And so when I was in high school, I was really not living my life for Jesus, and I was on this youth group kind of winter retreat with my church at the time. And I remember it was one of the last times that the speaker was speaking, and I had really not paid attention much at all. But just in that moment, there was something that was stirring in my heart, and I felt really emotional and really broken down, and I didn't really know why. And so, yeah, I just kind of left the session like kind of in tears almost. But then I came across one of my leaders at the time, and his name was Kevin. And as soon as I was on my way out, before I went out, I made eye contact with him, and I just knew that I needed to speak with him. And I wasn't sure about what, but I just asked him, like, can we talk right now? And when we were sitting together, and I just was kind of talking about my lifestyle and how I just feel broken and just didn't really know a direction in my life. And he looked at me and he was like, well, you're sharing all this stuff with me, all these things that you're a part of and who you're hanging out with. And did you like recognize like the psalm that was shared during the speaker? And each time the person spoke, he was talking about a different psalm every time. But that time I had not really paid attention. And so Kevin pulled out his Bible and he opened up to Psalm 51. And in Psalm 51, it was after David had sinned and committed assault against Bathsheba, and this was his repentance, his psalm and prayer of repentance. And in it says this phrase, "Create in me a clean heart, O God." And when Kevin read that to me, I remember really breaking down in that moment. And at that moment, I knew that Jesus was calling me to himself. And it was so beautiful that, things were orchestrated where Kevin could just share and speak, and we just read through the rest of Psalm 51, and it really felt like those words were meant for me as well, that I was praying out, Lord, create in me a clean heart. And even since then, that was years ago, but I still need to pray that prayer. And that's the cool thing about the Psalms, is that we can oftentimes certain Psalms can mean something in specific seasons. And so I'm really grateful that in that season, that psalm is what drew me to Jesus and to seek after him in my life.